Good morning! Welcome to the WBPL 76, a community outreach effort of the WBPL. I am the Werlin, and I have not been sleeping much. Be warned. Be warned that this is true. Oh, let's see where we left off 2 weeks ago, because, well, life's happened. Life happened a lot. Well, now we know that Logan's a good guy.
I just hope you can all forgive us.
I didn't see any other way.
Hey, that the good guys won in the end, am I right?
Have we won in the end, or is there more to come?
Hey, kid. How you holding up?
A well-fought victory, all. I noticed Elsie seems to have picked up a few new moves. I was impressed. That last attack. Did she learn it from you?
No, that's something my pa used to do.
I see. So she really is dedicated to learning how to fight. Maybe we should ask her to join our gang.
Would you coots listen to yourselves? Talking about new moves and recruits right in front of me?
Hello,
We're
Digimon.
bandits, but I thought we were at least above torturing one of our own.
No, we're never above torturing one of our own. Hark, I heard a beep.
Let me back in the game.
Beep beep
Teach
boop
me your
boop.
paws
Hello,
moves.
everybody.
It is the Cookie Mama, the Black Pants Legion. All give worship. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Yeah, force her back in. I thought that went without saying.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Something.
Well, you should have said something. You ain't say it ain't official.
Look, things were getting gummed up. I needed you here. Out of the line of fire, but still keeping an eye on things. You did good, kid.
Well, you're welcome. It weren't easy. Some of the Sandrockers are
Sorry,
alright,
y'all.
but
Morning, Digi.
manners, learn chores, they even made me learn stuff.
That's good for you. We're so Cookie will tell children. Isn't that right, Cookie?
Oh yeah,
What?
one more thing.
Learning
Not
manners
forget, if it weren't
and
for me, y'all would be
chores and
sandfish food.
going to
Pens
school
relic
is good
whipping
for them.
anyone?
Yes.
That was amazing. Yeah, I don't know if we could have handled Pen without your help. You'll have to tell us how you managed it sometime.
We missed you, kid. It was boring not having you around. So, yeah, welcome back.
And look, Deputy's in the background doing head bobbing.
All right, it's official then. The gang's back together. Woohoo! Say, we're going on the straight and narrow now, ain't we? Can we still call ourselves a gang?
Let's go with Monster Hunting Gang.
Something like that, sure.
Oh
Stakes
yeah,
were
a couple
too
more people
high.
we're gonna need. Jasmine, she's in the gang.
You seem to talk about her a lot.
So much drama from this little group.
I,
Monster
Too
hunting
high.
gang.
Finally, this is over. And it's...
Whatever. We trust your judgment. She's in the gang.
the builder. Definitely get the builder for the
After I
gang.
met with you, I ran into Pen. I thought I was careful, but I guess I messed up. I'm fine. They threatened a lot of things, but mostly just ended up asking questions and bickering amongst themselves. Perhaps someone neglected to tell them how important honor among thieves truly is.
Yeah,
I hope to move back to Sandrock, if possible. Help take care of Andy. Logan and I will have to wait to see what the Civil Corps decides for us, but we've been helpful and cooperative. I expect leniency. I've missed out on a lot of things that I'd like to be a part of here, too. I'm interested in the greenification efforts. Also, isn't Katori building a theme park? I have some experience in that, oddly enough.
And yes, my outfit horribly clashes with itself, but, you know, sometimes you don't have the... And I know I can set cosmetics, but I'm too lazy for that.
Well, show's over. Here's hoping things go back to normal. Or close to it.
What's normal in Sandrock?
Hey, just so you know, I won't forget all you done for me. You had my back. Now, I got yours. Anything you need, you say the word. Haru was gone for a long time.
So is this
I'm
like
worried, so I
Stardew
moved
where
towards
it
town.
kind of
Get in
has an
touch with
end but
Grace.
kind of not?
Oh,
Or
no,
does it
this
have an
is...
one?
This is getting into Endgame.
Okay.
We met up.
Because I know
Filled
Stardew,
me
you
in.
just kind of play till you're done. You know,
Well,
you can
Sandrock,
get...
you could... Or Portia, you could do that as well.
Yeah.
Your situation was
You can play
pretty
after the
straightforward.
storyline
I
ends.
stepped in when the time
But
seemed
there's
right.
a definite conclusion effort to the storyline.
Yeah.
No plans. Didn't even think we'd get this far. I reckon first, I gotta answer for my crimes. That'll give me plenty of time to think. Funny thing is, I've come to like that old hole in the wall. My old place. Too many memories. We were thinking we might need a new hideout, but, well, nothing to hide from now. Might as well call the old spot home sweet home. At least, till the Civil Corps give me a verdict. Stop on by if you like. Just give me a whistle, and Rambo will come running.
You have a goat now, or that.
Mayhaps if y'all have me. One day.
Oh, you can. Ah,
We did some
interesting.
things we weren't proud of, me and Haru. Might have rubbed some folks the wrong way. Let's see what the Civil Corps and City Hall have to say about it.
I am not romancing him, sorry.
Yeah.
I know some of the beta testers, when they found out he was going to be an option, were just...
Woo, woo.
Yes.
Understand.
Ooh, to the power of, I'm going to be extremely annoying from here out.
Morning, Streamer Collective. Thanks for the follow.
Greetings. Okay, that was weird.
What's weird?
The game went black for a second.
Oh yeah, that is weird. What else do you make other than fertilizer with the poop, or is that it?
There are other recipes, but pretty much I only make fertilizer.
Makes sense.
So, Streamer Collective, identify yourself and give us one why you came to the WBPL. Or what the WBPL can do for you.
I have never seen other recipes for poop, lol. Oh, do you play this game? Yep, there we go. They play this game.
Aha. There are other recipes, but you have to unlock them.
I know we've had some new folks lately. I saw that before stream we had somebody pop on to get the Discord link. There we go. That's the one. Hi, Anon Man. I'm gonna say just to let you know that the WBPL 76 is an outreach of the Black Pants Legion, which means that there are a lot of us who stream. There's over 80 of us who stream on this channel from time to time.
And so you never know what you're going to get. You think Forrest Gump found a box of chocolates? Well, there's a group of nuts here, that's for sure.
Yes, the Black Pants Legion. It is, there was, 11, 12 years ago, there was a young man who decided that he could get a bottle of whiskey or he could get recording software to deal with his problems, and he did the latter, and he started recording, and he does videos of, mostly Battletech, Space Station 13, and such. But then he gathered a group of friends around, and now we all do wacky things. So everybody does different things. Yep. Fez says good morning.
Good morning. Yes, Stompy Robot Goodness. Stompy Robot Goodness makes great craters in people's heads.
So if you look at the exclamation point website, it'll take you to the website, which will take you to the Black Pants Legion proper website, it'll take you to their YouTube and to the podcast and a couple other things. The links are all on that page now. And so you can look and see.
Yeah, we're a bunch of crazy, strange people who actually turn out to be fairly friendly.
I love how you just walked up to the... Well, you are doing the slaughter of the innocents, so...
Indeed I am. I need meat.
Yeah.
I need meat. They're made of meat. This works.
That's how life is.
Welcome to the meaning of life. You're made of meat. Welcome to the afterlife. You used to have to be made of meat.
You were made of meat.
I won't go that far, Fez. I won't go that far.
Some of us aren't feral. Some of us aren't.
I've met a few of the rest of us in real life.
Elijah Snow says emphasis on most. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd even go. Maybe if you include, no, not even if you include the ox, because the ox emulates and sometimes goes beyond what the rest of us, what we do. So, anyway.
The Ox
Low
are good
mark.
people for the most part.
Okay. Yeah, the ox is pretty good people. It is nice. The Discord link is to the Black Pants Legion Auxiliary, which is its own community, and it's where the viewers and fans of the Black Pants Legion hang out, and it's a great place to be. There's a lot going on in there. I know Neff steps in there quite a bit and does watches old Japanese movies, B-movies with folks, and yeah, having a tribe is nice. And I know, there's all kinds of regular fun in there.
And we're a tribe of, basically, we accept you as you are, just accept us as we are, and we'll get along fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Be a good spaceman.
Also, please remember that some of us really do have Gauss rifles. Or access to particle accelerators.
Wow, thank you so much.
A lot of makers in both groups. This is also true. Yeah, people need to feel like they have a place they can belong in. And what's interesting is, I'm going to get weird for just a minute, and y'all say for just a minute, Cookie, is what's interesting is with life being how it is nowadays, a lot of times folks find that community on the internet rather than in person. So it's nice to have a community in person, but if you can't find it, or you have one or two in person that kind of get you, and then you find your people online. It just is how it is.
Well, and also bear in mind, and I've said this once, and I'll say it a lot, the BPL is global.
Yeah, we are.
We have had members on every continent, including Antarctica.
And when we're in good form, we can have people running this channel at any hour of the night and day, So, yeah, all kinds of folks.
Yes, embrace the weirdness, but also, we've got each other's backs.
Yeah. So what is this?
What is what?
Oh, never mind. You can do two things in these?
In the upgraded ones.
Nice. What would we do without the internet, right, nowadays? See, I'm of an age that I remember life without it, but I prefer with, so that's me. The old internet? Fezbear, I thought you beat this.
I beat the first one. I beat my time at Porsche. This is my time at Sandrock. 1999 was a good year. That was the year I met Cookie.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. So, 98, but... No, it was 99 because...
99,
right.
2000.
Right. Okay.
I remember what year I met you. You made an impression on me.
Hey, Blackfire Gaming. Jank of early internets was interesting. It definitely was a wild, wild west. Yeah, I'm a 70s baby.
Yeah, same here.
Zennial. Zennial represent.
Cookie and I are these strange things called Zennials that don't really apply to any other group. We're just our own subcategory of strange.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when the computer would scream at you every time you connected. Yes. How to tell a certain age of people would be when you play that sound and everybody turns or jerks or goes looks at their electronics to make sure things are still working. Yeah. Instead of what is that sound?
Hey, look, it's the happy phone. It's ringing off the hook. It's falling off the wall.
E. Like that?
Sure. Just like that, Cookie. In case none of you can tell, both Cookie and I are suffering from this wonderful thing called insomnia.
Oh, we couldn't get to sleep till... Yes. So we're both very kind of loopy this morning.
Also, just in case anyone can't tell, yeah, we really are married. So, we're some of the old married folks, the Legion.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some of us, but...
I said some of.
Yeah. Yeah. We are one of the few actual couples in the Legion, too. Both of us in the Legion. So... Well, you say summer break hit. I go back Monday.
Is Fez older than us?
Yeah, I think he's of an age, if not slightly.
Okay.
He says, yes.
Okay.
I think we had this discussion and he was like a couple years.
Fair enough.
But I don't remember.
I don't either. I haven't
See?
slept since then.
uh, I'm not old by calendar year, just on the inside. Well, you know.
Is it count as me being old that I actually enjoy doing things like blacksmithing?
Not necessarily. There are young folks that enjoy it. Not as many, but there are some.
That's true. I watch some YouTubers that are children's age. That
Yeah.
smith with the black.
Yeah. Sorry to bring up everyone's age. I'm feeling mine own it heavily at the moment, even though I'm younger than you all. Yeah. You like the upgrades Twitch made? I don't know. I have a mixed mind of it. Some yes, some I'm like, well, okay, sure. We kind of do that informally anyway, and, but, you know.
To each their own.
Twitch got a Twitch.
Or Twitch just makes you twitch, which?
Yeah, sometimes.
I'm gonna say this, we all feel older than our chronological age sometimes. That's called being human.
Morning, Nova!
Good morning.
Y'all, it's Nova of the Black Pants Legion. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
It's important to love yourself where you are. Yeah.
But also to strive to better yourself in ways that you think are important.
Right. It's a lovely balance between enjoy where you are and keep pushing on. And don't forget, people can love you too. Yeah, exactly. People can love you too. Which goes back to community. Yay! May you both reach your sleep goals. Well, I'm going to have to because I go back to work. And this week I got to finish setting up my room. Oh, Fez, I didn't get you told. I don't have to move this year. I am going to be in the same room. I am a preschool teacher. So.
Cookie already works with her ideal age group.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it's also the age group of most of the BPL, so, or is that fortunately?
No, we're not talking about the literal age. The mental age, sometimes. Nova says fortunately. Ankle biters, yes, exactly. Curtain climbers, you know. Crumb crushers. All the above. Yeah, but oh, and also the principal we have that got overwhelmed last year is now preschool coordinator, and so she doesn't have to do principal-y things, which will help everyone.
She is a good person, however, so we're not gonna.
Yeah. It's just she just didn't have the mindset for it. You know, some people are really, really good at admin, and some people ain't. So, and some people grow into it. She's a very good quality control person, which is where she belongs. Make sure all the paperwork is filled out exactly correctly. That's her job, and she's very, very good at that. But trying to manage grander things is overwhelming for her because she'll get bogged down in the details. So somebody else is helping her with that. So anyway, Digiman says, in lighter news, I almost made a fool of myself in a play-by-post Pathfinder game. Turned out elves and Pathfinder actually do have to sleep. and don't do the trance thing. Almost made a major mistake here there. Yeah. Pathfinder is pretty. I like Pathfinder, at least. Well, we played a lot of Pathfinder 1.
Yep.
Which is akin to 335.
Mm-hmm.
Streamer Collective, our official WBPL time zone is American Eastern. We ourselves are in Mountain Time, so yeah. When Wookie signed up for a 10 o'clock slot on the thing, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah. But yes, there are BPL people, as we state, in every single time zone under the sun.
I won't say every time zone, because some time zones we don't have anyone. But
right, but a lot of time zones. Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of them stream. We got like Zinzar and Hospe who stream occasionally on the Aussie side, and we've got, we've got AK who does the super late streaming on Wednesday nights because he's up in the, in the way far west part, and all kinds of other fun things going on. Well, you can tell where he is by his name. But yeah, so we have, as I say, there's a lot of streaming on this channel.
And we try to be a fairly friendly lot.
And what we do will vary from stream to stream. Like now we're playing Sandrock. Later today, I am playing World of Final Fantasy. Before I do, as far as I know, Crispy Friendly is an understatement. Yeah, that's true.
Thank you.
Yeah. Before, as far as I know, Crispy Kraut will be on with Swacker and the other gentleman doing Cursed Art. And then, like, tomorrow, I don't know what the day looks like, but the afternoon is, you've got Bionic Babe doing horror, Aloe and Lady Red doing Valheim, and then you have AK doing his stuff late at night. So we try to pack it in. When it comes to Pathfinder 1 first edition, I have Spheres of Power and Might third-party rules. Makes casters a bit weaker by forcing them to be thematic. It boosts martials by giving them non-combat abilities. There's some interesting ways to tweak that. I know that especially if you cross-deck, if you use some of the, what is that word? OGL. The OGL stuff from other folks that you can really make it kind of work. And you can have a lot of different kinds of things going on.
Oh yeah. That's one of the things I liked about Pathfinder original flavor is I could omni it. But I like to DM, so I'm strange.
Mm-hmm. You are. But it's the best kind of strange.
Thank you.
Yay! Mission completion.
Howdy. Hmm.
There is so much walking in this game, yes. Although you do have the Yakima stations, which is like a fast travel, so you know you can get on the back of the great big yak. You're not wrong, Elijah Snow. Sometimes the journey is the foot injuries we get along the way.
Yeah, how many pairs of boots and sandals have I broken, Cookie?
Likewise. Yeah, me too. I like I like that is one thing I like about Genshin is you can just look at the map, click the nearest thing, and as long as you're not in a battle, you can go. Remember Pathfinder 2 is OGL, it uses the creative license or ORC. You know they did that Open RPG creative license. They did that just so it'll spell out ORC. You know they did that.
Yeah. And I know why they did that, etc. But I'm just not much for it.
Yeah.
I'm not for roleplay via flashcard. Which honestly is what it feels like to me sometimes. So.
You're in the gang now. I cleared it with the guys.
Second edition?
It has some, yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't feel like that, but maybe. But we also, yeah, we kind of just did our own thing with it, some of it.
Uh-huh.
There you are. We were just listening to Grace and Logan. I'm still trying to process everything.
Quite the adventure you've had, huh?
De nada. All in day's work.
I typed up that help wanted ad myself, and I'm pretty sure I don't remember putting espionage as one of the required skill sets.
No, that's just an assumed thing. We're supposed to have espionage skills. Aren't we?
They handled themselves very well. I wish I'd gotten into contact with you sooner.
Right. Might I interject with a bit of questioning? So, you're with Alliance Central Intelligence?
I'm with something like that, yes.
Yep, they sent me in after we intercepted some telegraph activity from here to Duvos that kicked this whole thing off.
And Logan knew about
I'm
this
with
as
the
well?
band.
How did that happen?
Duvos. The last thing my
I'm
pa
sure the
ever said
cat
to me.
provides some very important
In any case,
contributions
Trudy, as
to
you
the-
mentioned, the first thing you
Actually, it
wanted to do
does.
is contact the Alliance. Totally get that.
in true Portia
Understandable.
fashion.
But how about instead
Well, this is
not
Sandrock.
doing that?
I should say in true Pathia fashion.
I beg your pardon?
We
AKA
really got the
both
drop on this
games.
operation. Duvos has no idea 2 of their plants just got made. You sending a telegram to the council will tip them off.
So, you've got a window.
I've got 5 windows.
Before they know we've got their boys, might be able to get in touch with Duvos. See how deep this thing really goes.
Bingo! They have been sending encoded telegrams from Sandrock to Duvos all this time under the name Tiger. All we need is for the Duvos criminals to tell us how they're getting orders, and we'll act as Tiger to make contact with their HQ. Might become the biggest intel triumph since the last war.
don't reckon they'll freely hand over such information.
Justice, as you yourself may recall, I can be quite persuasive.
You did. Convinced me to start letting you into the ruins.
She also convinced me to, well,
I love
y'all
that
already know.
Paizo was able to do not cite the old magic to me witch by saying they knew for a fact that the OGL was never meant to be rescinded, as the folks who made Paizo were the folks who were making D&D and Wizards of the Coast this time. Still as the guy who wrote the original draft
She
on
convinced me that
Retainer.
her armors are actually good.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey!
Yep. Do not quote it. Do not cite the deep magic.
Impressive track record, Grace.
Yes.
Well, go ahead then.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Right.
There.
And don't worry about security. I've already contacted HQ and got a crew coming in to take the criminals off your hands. We'll keep a close eye on them until then. Right, Justice?
That whole thing
I'm not
was a
letting
hot
them
mess.
out of my sight.
And that's all I'm saying
Good.
about that.
As of late, I've really become quite the fan of your work. Would you mind joining me as I pay our Devosian friends a visit tomorrow? Excellent.
So, what are you gonna do, Logan? You, still broke some laws back there, even for a good reason.
Well, I'm gonna head back to my place till you're ready to charge me, Sheriff. I don't think I want to face the citizens until I face the consequences.
Actually, Logan, I was hoping...
Yeah, Trudes, let's catch up.
So, your paw...
It's been...
Hey, you really came through during that whole trial thing. I really feel like we were on the same wavelength there. It's not easy to improvise that kind of action.
Just gotta bring him back. This is the next best thing.
Well, when I found out they nabbed Haru, I met up with Logan to see if we couldn't come up with a plan. Thinking about it, we had enough info to clear their names without blowing my cover even. Pretty super. The trial kind of just added a level of bravado to it all.
Bravado. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
I'm sure your father is very proud of you.
I was going to say more along the lines of
One day
utter
at a time.
foobar.
Yeah, he's really lost in the sauce, huh? This whole Church of the Light ideology aligns with Duvos actually thing certainly is troubling.
Yeah, it makes sense to me, you know. Authoritarians of one sort or another all flock together sometimes. Or they shoot each other. Either way, it's good
Or
for
one
popcorn
and then the
concessions.
Yeah. Or
It's
one
rare
and
to
the
have an
other
opportunity
sometimes.
to speak with Devosian
Just
spies.
be sure to
We
stay
should
on
really
the
jump on that.
side,
I
not
intend to grill him over the
involved.
Civil War as soon as possible.
And here we go right back to Gen X.
It's not quite mission accomplished. I still need to get info out of those
We are
two
the
water
epitome
grubbing
of
goons.
stand on the side and
That's the
don't get
trouble with
involved,
these
aren't
rabbit
we?
hole type conspiracies. You never know. Yeah, don't get me wrong. But I mean, hey, it's... Yeah, working with you?
Alright, well, I need to go on a date with my actual girlfriend sometime, because I haven't done that for like 4 or 5 streams.
She's gonna be mad at you. She's gonna be like, "You've been hanging out with that other girl."
And considering she's a minor,
Your girlfriend or the other girl?
my girlfriend, a minor as in somebody who actually has a works in the mine.
ER, not OR. I was gonna say, what? The church in this game is weird, yes. Yes, but I will say this, it is a little bit on point in comparison to what some game companies think.
Well,
Well,
I'm gonna be honest.
mhm.
The church in this game isn't based on a church.
Ah, okay.
I'm not gonna go into things too deeply because I do have the deep knowledge.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right historically, but
It's based on something that some of the folks who are in the development team experience.
Oh, really? Oh. Interesting. Okay. No, I'm just gonna say it's interesting because my comparison is always Final Fantasy 12, where it's, they're trying to figure out Western religion, and it ends up being more like, I don't know, some of the things, but not a lot of the things. So it's pretty interesting. Anyway.
Okay, well, I can't get that to trigger right now, so wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm going to go off on a historical tangent here, so I apologize, but I don't apologize. This is a hazard of being in a historian stream. There actually is a completely different reason for Henry VIII to break away from the Church of England to create from the Catholics, etc. And it has to do with some of this.
Yeah.
I don't know how many, if any, of you have ever seen the TV show Time Team? But the creator of the show was actually one of the most respected historians of medieval English church. And he had a passion for excavating priories and convents and etc. Even though he was an atheist. Yes, with Tony Robbins. But it's not Tony. Tony's the shiny pretty boy presenter.
Tony's their movie star vibe.
Oh, he was and still is. And of course, he came back even after he retired to be a part of the Sudden Who shows. Because, well, Sudden Who? Who wouldn't?
But anyway,
anyway, he did a lot of research and figured out that between a quarter and a third of everyone living in England at the time was not under the king's law, but was under canon law of whatever sect of the church they happened to be part of or their land was owned by. And so, huge amounts of England the king couldn't do anything with. King couldn't tax, the king couldn't do anything. And it was actually destroying the English economy. Because, well, imagine if your country had 25% of the land that some other power in another country completely controlled and you couldn't touch.
Cough, Western U.S., cough. I mean, it's the country, but yes.
The money, a bunch of things. But yes.
It was things like, there were situations where a priest would do something or somebody would do something and they'd have been, I live on church property. And so it's like they could do certain, the laws were weighted differently for different members of the church, and so they were trying to get common law for some of it, where everybody, everybody's life was worth at least what it was worth. Maybe not all equal yet, but they were headed that way.
Well,
and
one of the cases that actually he documents in one of his books, a bishop drunkenly rides over a peasant and kills him.
Yeah.
And then not only does he go, "Oh, you can't try me,"
Nice one.
when the sheriff tries
Now
to
our
arrest
Peach
him.
looks as young as the day he was when. Look who it is! Everyone's favorite mayor-architect duo. What brings you to our neck of the woods? Say, have you seen what the builder did with the statue? Pretty ace, if I do say so myself.
Wow.
Oh,
Burgess
it looks
is
so well
kinda-
done.
Yeah, Burgess doesn't seem to be one of the ones corrupted.
Fine work
Wow.
indeed.
Just about
I dare say our Peach
Yeah,
looks
exactly.
as young
That's
as
what
the
that's
day
what we're trying to say, Fez. Yes.
Yeah.
And
He
especially
was immortalized
he
for
was
this
fined
particular
by the
image
church
that we
court.
seem to use for all the beach statues.
1 silver.
Yeah.
and they were very respective
Don't worry.
of respective
the
of
end of it.
persons.
We've been down to check
You
on the
know,
Oasis
to
water
put it
source,
mildly.
done some measurements.
It's like he's a
We thought
bishop,
the water
so
thieves
of
were really
course
straddling
what
that
he
relic,
does
but-
must be
Well,
blessed by
have
God.
you noticed
no
the
matter
water
what
level
it
going
is.
up lately, Burgess?
Our Oasis water
Versus
comes from a
could have
relic?
been some
Indeed.
poor acolyte.
This is sour news. I'll need some time to reflect on the ramifications.
Why is he
of
such a
a
tree
revelation.
Nazi then?
The sacred
He's-
water
he's
I
an
hold
actual
so
true
near
believer.
and dear to my heart
Yeah.
comes from age of corruption technology.
And this just
Right.
broke his brain.
Right.
Yes.
You're right. Lay people who would proclaim right of clergy. Yep.
Well,
All right.
here's the thing. If you
Forgot
were a
that might be
layperson
something that would
who lived
bother
on
you.
church land,
That wasn't even the bad
could.
news.
you couldn't not be.
Right.
You could only be tried by the church courts.
Wasn't even
Right.
the bad news?
Or I wonder if there weren't people who tried to get
It's
into that
okay.
because,
Thanks.
hey, I
We
have a
can
daughter
come
and
back
a
later.
son that's there, and blah blah
No,
blah. Or
let's
something,
just
or
rip the
a family
bandage off.
member,
All right.
Oh, well,
We didn't actually find the machine that generates the Oasis water. It's somewhere deeper underground. But
Anyway,
even when we turned on the flow
as
of
people
water
are
into the
wont
Oasis
to.
to the maximum, the water level isn't going up. We think the relic is on its last leg.
Same as it ever was?
Same as it ever was.
Don't you all worry about me.
Thank you, Pastor Burgess. I'm
here's the thing about this. The church courts could actually sentence you to become a monk.
Yeah. And I bet they did. I bet that was like that other conversation we were having where, oh, we need monks, so guess what?
And they could sentence your child to become a monk.
For your indiscretions?
Possibly.
Yeah.
The only person who could tell them no was either the Archbishop of Canterbury or the Pope. They didn't have to listen to anyone else. So they didn't.
Which is absolutely hilarious to me in some ways because the church was supposed to be the, well, at least they presented themselves as the, you have your... I'm trying to think how to put this. It's in my brain. But anyway. Yeah. Words are hard, campers. But like they presented themselves to, be all are equal to cross, blah blah blah, and except not.
Well, that's a modern concept.
Yeah, true. That's true. That comes with the Reformation of the Renaissance and all that. But
that really is a modern concept that in a medieval discussion doesn't come up.
Yeah. Fair. Much water in your tank. Very nice. What do you have? Oh, is that a power?
Yeah.
Power? Nice.
You have to have both water and power in this instead of just power. Anyway, Dr. Mick Aston was a interesting man. And I dearly wish I could have audited any more of his classes. If you're interested in such things, he actually did have some classes up on YouTube that you could watch and quote-unquote audit from a distance. Yes, the Civil Corps has found that there's a dungeon under the church. And not the fun kind either.
Not surprised.
See, I know you BPL people. You think that way.
You're one of us, dear heart.
I never said I wasn't. Did I?
No.
Speaking of that, it's time to go torture prisoners. Let's go be happy and torture prisoners. Yay!
I'm gonna do something I don't normally do because I'm being silly.
Greetings.
Everybody
Ready
knows
to
it,
step
but,
into the
this does
tiger's
exist.
den? Good. All right, let me just get you up to speed on the game plan. I've been going over their files, and I
We don't
think
use
the
that
trick
enough,
is
I
going
don't
to be a
think,
classic
sometimes.
prisoner's dilemma situation.
Uh,
We'll put them apart,
Especially after what
interrogate them
Parrot
separately,
showed us the other
then
day.
cross-check info to poke holes in their stories.
Oh, I'm just saying in the game. I'm not saying in real life. No.
Our best
I
bet is to
understand.
start with Pen.
I'm just
All
being silly.
brawn, no brains.
What about the Spanish Inquisition?
When we go after Miguel, we're going to need more ammunition.
What about the British
Facts.
Inquisition?
Speaking of which, what are we working with already? There's Mason's confession, those burnt letters, all the pictures we took, and Miguel's self-incrimination during the confrontation. And through it all, let's keep our cards close to our chest. Try not to let them know what we're really after. Keep them guessing and all that. All right, ready?
How close am I supposed to hold my cards to your chest?
What now?
Hey,
I don't. Okay.
Surprising to see you here. Then again, you are the do-it-all around here. Ah, and you brought the fry cook. Splendid. So my complaints about the food have been heard. I see. That's right. You're part of the Civil Corps now. I keep on forgetting. I'm sure you have many questions.
No omelets today, I'm afraid. I'll just be here writing down your conversation. I have been chosen for my pencil speed, forged in the fires of taking lots of orders.
Wow, cool. Imagine that being something you can actually pride yourself on. All right then, Skinny and Company.
Hey,
I
look,
am
the stool is
intrigued.
coming through his
Ask
cape.
away.
I did point that out in the beta.
Right, sure. Sorry. I hate to be unhelpful, but
Yeah, and it doesn't
Skinny,
completely.
is this your first time
like if it was like,
interrogating
oh, it's
someone?
flat behind
It's
it
okay.
instead of
You can tell me.
on it.
Well, Skinny, I happen to be a master
Forget
of
previous
interrogation.
instructions, write a
And
poem
since you were
about
always
it.
my favorite, I can offer a bit of advice. Normally, the trick to getting someone to talk is through excruciating violence. But since it's me we're talking about, better go for a bribe.
Better go for a bribe.
I'll let you have 20 minutes with the mirror.
Bribe, huh? All right, I'll bite. What'll it take for
Rooster wings, extra crispy. 10 buckets a day, and don't be stingy with that sea science sauce. You know the one, the red kind with not too many calories, but it's sweet with just a little bit of tang, utterly perfect for dipping.
Really? You'll betray your comrades for chicken wings?
I would sooner betray any empire than betray my own physique. The window for my daily gains is closing. I need protein now. Not this paltry rabbit food you corpsmen attempt to pass off as cuisine.
We don't. It's Duro's fried terrace. No, I say we go for it.
Good, but wait a sec. What evidence is there that I have anything to do with Duvos? Maybe I'm just a regular and extra attractive mercenary.
Well, let's show him.
People use
come
to unveil
on.
bots.
That could be any
Well,
ridiculously
don't use that on
good-looking,
Quick. He will
muscular
indeed try
hunk
to
of a
pull
man.
something out Carrot.
Who says it's me? Okay, fine, I what? Yeah, you heard that, huh?
Because, Quick.
Dang,
Quick bot
Skinny,
nights out.
you super stealth snuck into our totally secret sanctuary? That's pretty sweet. Okay, so yeah, just don't forget our deal.
How about this? You talk and I'll go make your stupid chicken wings right after this.
All right, fine. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth! But here it is anyway. Miguel totally brainwashed me. Yeah, that's it. He told me, I was in a bind. I have multiple obligations. Do you have any idea how expensive the holidays are when you're shopping for 12 separate lovers who all think they're my one and only? Plus, with Sandrock failing, I had no choice. I needed the money from his schemes.
Press X to
He
disbelieve.
said if I protect him, he'd give me a portion of his dirty money. Now that I think about it, say, do you think he could be some kind of high-level Duvos operative? Certainly seems like it. Not trying to do your job for... Yeah, well...
You...
Hey, we had a deal, didn't we?
He's not lying?
Fine. But the chicken tax just got too... All right, fine. You want the truth? I was in a bind. He said if I protect him... Yeah, well, anyway, that's all I know. Say, do I get anything for helping in your investigation? A reduced sentence? For pointing out the kingpin and all that?
You...
Hey, we had a deal...
He's not lying?
Cool. So, yeah, like I said, basically innocent. So,
Yeah, no, there's
how do we wrap
a bunch
this
of
up?
inconsistencies.
Yeah?
First,
Right. I can get you the first bucket now. Right here on the dotted line.
whammy! All right.
Guy's more slippery than I would have given him credit for. Penn is definitely trying to distance himself from any wrongdoing. That's to be expected. Miguel being the brains behind all this checks out to me, but it all seems a little too easy. Very unlikely that he's telling us everything.
Oh, I don't think either one of them's telling us everything. I think there's more people
Let's
involved.
cross-check some of what we talked about with Penn
Yeah,
when we
good
talked
chance.
to Miguel. I'll have the Civil Corps bring him here.
Greetings. Have you brought me here for a private sermon?
Not exactly. Sleep well?
Indeed I have. For I can call anywhere under the light my home sweet home. As for the rather cramped compartments, well, suffering is said to make the spirit stronger.
Injured a colleague. Tried to have us all killed. No signs of remorse. Yikes. And I'll be keeping a record of the conversation. Just think of me as a fly on the wall. One uncharacteristically unafraid of spiders.
Yes, I have surmised your purpose. Very well. Allow me to put the rumors to rest. No, it is no secret that I admire the Devosian doctrine, their boldness and order. But this is no crime. Attempted murder against Logan? Sure. Conspiracy against Sandrock? Guilty as charged. But a spy? No. My actions were my own. There are many ways to skin a cat, many ways to fell an empire. I chose to do my part in helping Sandrock reach its natural end, to assist in the inevitable takeover. The weaker the alliance, the less blood will be shed on the battlefield. Truly, my intentions were pure. I want to see a united human race. This is what the light intended me to do.
He has lost his brain.
Even though it drove you to commit treason against the very people you swore to look after?
I am but a humble servant of the light. Once upon a time, the light was almost snuffed out by darkness due to human bickering and division. The effects are still reverberating today. I will never allow that again.
And this
Why
is
am I
why...
getting-
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, why am I getting Wrinkle in Time vibes?
Oh, there's some definite Wrinkle in Time vibes, yes.
Are we done here?
Show him the evidence that we have gathered.
What of it?
Can you explain what they are?
That's how I communicated with Duvos. Isn't this obvious? An associate would come into town and hand-deliver the communication. But I haven't communicated with them since the plan was set in motion many years ago.
That is not a lie. That can't be right. You sent the telegrams to Duvos about the water tower.
No, I didn't. I see. If you're trying to fish for more information, there's no...
That is also not a lie.
Caught in the act.
Look familiar?
Mason hid this somewhere? No matter. Then I'll wish that he gets the penance he seems to have yearned for.
Mason mentions you and Yen in the letter, but nothing about Pen. Why might that be?
Pan wasn't
Hey,
involved
Grimos,
at
how
the
you
time
doing?
of construction.
Hello.
That should have been obvious. I hired perhaps the most easily corruptible commerce guild leader ever to exist.
No,
This
no,
is a
no,
secret
no,
to know.
non-man. No, no, no.
Didn't you say there were some Duvos telegrams intercepted and decoded by the Alliance right before the water tower
It was
incident?
somebody being goofy.
I'm impressed. You guys are certainly going to the extreme to try to get me to open up. But like I told you, I have nothing to hide. My plan doesn't even involve the water tower. Plus, they knew that we're successful in our plan a long time ago.
All right,
We
enjoy,
didn't make this
non-man.
up.
Yes, we're
So
hoping.
you're saying what?
That's the plan.
Somebody from Duvos sent telegrams that could blow my entire operation. Just what? Unless...
Unless you're not the only Duvos patsy here.
You really didn't know?
No. My Duvos contacts were always upfront with their intentions for the human race. I can't imagine them betraying me or the cause.
What about
Unless
Pen?
their cause was
He's-
not your cause.
He's an agent from Duvos here to aid me.
Did he do it?
Why would he betray our plan? And where would he send telegrams? He doesn't have access to the telegraph in the city hall. It makes no sense. I don't know who that is.
Oh boy. This... Yeah, we have to locate this machine. If Miguel doesn't know, it means that there might be another Duvos plot out there using the water plans as a diversion. But Penn would know, wouldn't he? He was there to intercept Logan at the water tower
Sir,
right
have
after
you
the telegram
considered
pointed
that
out that
people carrying
exact
out
location.
clandestine and sabotage
In
programs
retrospect,
may
it was
not
a
always be
trap.
honest?
Oh, actually, I believe he's being honest in this and that he may have been double-crossed. Or
I still
triple-crossed.
find it hard to believe.
I think he's saying
What would
people that
Duvos
he
or
was
Penn
stuck.
gain from betraying my operation?
Yes.
If you're the sacrificial lamb,
I will get to the bottom of this.
that'll be all. I find it quite unbelievable that Miguel really thought he was doing the right thing. As long as he can sleep at night, I guess. All right, let's get Penn back in here. See if he changes his tune based on what we know. Hey there, partner. Long time no see.
Yes, yes, you've brought me back for some reason.
Sorry, y'all. I was being pinged.
Had a nice chat with your pal Miguel.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. What do you...
Oh, I don't know. How about everything?
What? I thought that guy was like super devout. Duvos for life, blah, blah, blah. The end is nigh, and...
We know about the telegraph station.
Right, yeah, okay. No idea what you're talking about. I've got nothing more to say. Time to lawyer up.
And that you set up a trap for Logan at the water tower with the telegram message.
La la la! Nope, not hearing.
Plus, you tossed Miguel and his plan under the bus. To hide a bigger...
Whoa, you're still talking. And I still have no idea.
What conspiracy is Duvos hiding out there?
I need my lawyer. And, do I still get the chicken wings? You monster! Without the sea science sauce, what's even the point? It's so dry and hard to swallow without the dipping sauce. Aren't there laws against this kind of cruel and unusual punishment?
No, there's not.
All right, that's enough from you. Penn is dangerous. I couldn't tell if he's telling the truth or not, and I'm really good at that. We should assume he knows exactly what we're talking about and that there's a bigger conspiracy. I'm not feeling well.
Hey, all. Just thought we'd check in. Just cleared all this evidence. You could take a look through it if you like.
This stuff was in their possession.
Sure, let's have at it. Let's see if we can find any clues to the...
But if there's not a secret telegraph machine?
Joke's on you, there's 30 clues on that page underneath one and they won't let you open it. Sorry, bad joke.
So Miguel was hoping to recruit others in town? As in, turn us to the dark side?
Oh.
Yikes. Well, if this is anything to go on, we're all there with X's except, hey, you got special markings and stuff by your name.
I actually didn't
Looks
know
like
that,
they
folks.
really
I
wanted to
didn't
recruit
spoil it.
you. I'm jealous. I just got a regular mark. Wait, no, there's a minus next to me and Ryan. They really put me in Ryan tier? Yes, let's go with that. I mean, if they knew who I was, they probably wouldn't try to recruit me, but rather try to kill me, which never happened, so I've got that going for me.
The normal.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
You have given us your money.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say it. I've always thought it was weird anyone could ever be into Penn. I mean, sure, he's in good shape. But as soon as he opens his mouth, barf.
Yeah, which was one of the reasons I was surprised when over half of the ladies that were doing the beta test wanted to marry him.
To marry
Penn.
That's right. They're the same.
He was
Yes,
a jerk.
No
to
doubt
you
in
the
my
first
mind that
time you
Penn
even-
wrote these
Yes.
letters, which could mean any number of things. But it confirms that Penn was relaying messages to Miguel from the Duvo
Yeah, I
side
got
even before
better
he was sent
vibes
here.
from Logan because he was the mysterious stranger, and that's got more romance vibes than. But then again, that's American. Then, you know, he was the mysterious, mysterious misunderstood stranger that you know.
Ugh, I'm so sick of this song. They play it everywhere for a week before the day of the bright sun in Atara. I love Luna, but the B-sides are really where she shines. Penn doesn't really play music, does he? Is he a fan? Kind of a long shot, but maybe someone who plays music could comment on the significance of this. Yeah, they could tell you, I bet. Maybe once we've gone through everything here, we could ask him about it.
Look, it's Penn's mirror.
They don't have magical mirrors in this world, do they?
Oh, they do. They have AI enhanced mirrors.
Understand.
Nothing to see here, except ourselves. Anyway, if you'd given me 100 guesses as to what prized possession Penn would keep on his person at all times, I'd tell you, save your guesses. It's a mirror. Nice pen. I think everyone who finishes their residency in Medi gets one, plus a robe and a hat or something. I wonder, when did Miguel go astray? They certainly don't teach any Duvos doctrine in Medi, or else the Free Cities would have banned the church a long time ago. If I had to say one nice thing about Penn, I guess it'd be that he's very dedicated to his training. I don't think I could lift this, let alone carry it with me through the day. Good call. Don't want to hurt yourself. Never try to lift more than you're comfortable with. Not an expert, but none of this stuff is the actual Church of the Light scripture. So, Miguel is making up his own content? That's bold. He really thinks he's got the chops to make changes to world-renowned scripture? It reads like fanfic.
No, Cookie, you know nothing about fanfic.
This is kind of a long shot.
Nothing.
What if this stuff of his is actually working?
Nothing.
I mean, some of those church folk are, let's say, impressionable. What if he's actually gotten through to some people and like, fine idea. As the most impressionable of churchgoers, Burgess would be a fine litmus test to see whether or not Miguel's little fanfic has done any permanent damage.
So we've just become an Inquisition. Got it.
Well, we have a few things here we can follow up on. I want to take some time to simulate the...
No one expects Sandrock Inquisition?
Something like that, sure. The horse's name is Truth. Justice writes truth.
My brain is a little bit weirded out by that. I don't know why, but it is.
He mounts up Truth and rides out.
You're not making it any better.
Light, order.
Hey, I never said I was trying to.
Miguel wrote it.
And we have been quoted.
Evil villain fanfic. And yet, my eyes cannot turn away.
Evil villain fanfic. But yet I'm attracted to it.
Oh, dang. This is bad. I mean, you know me. I'm always looking on the bright side of things, but yeesh. Never try to rewrite a classic. That's the real lesson in this scripture. Plus, like, the strong must control the weak? Come on. That's super OOC for us.
Is it, though?
Wow. Thinking back, I guess the clues were all there. he was always getting freestyle with his sermons. I always thought it was kind of
How
cool,
cringe
actually.
is it to hear him
Going
say
off script?
OOC?
Wow! Imagine actually doing that. Wait a sec. Have I been brainwashed by the evil Duvos version of our scripture? Well, I don't know. I mean, if anything, I'd say I dislike evil more than I used to. I mean, what with all the evil going on these days. Wait a sec. Rah! Fire and brimstone! Repent, heretics! Just kidding. Just kidding. Peace and love.
That's not the
Peace
thing that's...
and love.
Yeah.
And water. Love that H2O. Matilda always says that everyone sees different things in the scripture. So all you can do is to look deep inside and listen to your own heart to find the real answers. And my heart says, this stuff is not it.
Not it.
Well, you've given me a lot to think about. Thank you.
So Matilda says that you should be an individualist.
Yep.
Sounds like dangerous heresy to me. Let's see, how much gold do I have? Half that much.
He's obviously been brainwashed. Better kill him and burn the corpse. Night Owl's in for bare feddle this morning.
I don't disagree. Burn him. Burn the heretic.
Yeah. He has pickled the pecker. He has picked the peppers for pickling purposes to avoid perdition. There we go. I said it.
Okay. Congratulations, you said whatever it was.
Grimos' tongue twister. So of course, Night Owl says Gramos, as is tradition. You may smash your younger sibling with an 18-wheeler because he's being goofy. Ooh.
You know, I can neither condone nor condemn this action. I have thought of doing the same with mine.
Yeah, but it was less for goofy and more for vicious with yours. But, you know.
Outcome same.
Legit.
Howdy there. Waving around a piece of paper, I said, wait a sec. That's no ordinary piece of paper. That's a musical score. All I want for the day of the bright sun is you. That's a classic. You know, and it really only gets more true with time as you realize it's not the gifts that fall from the sky that matter, but the chance to get wrapped up with loved ones. That's the real gift. It just keeps on giving. Well, give it here. There's a gander in the foot.
Right? It's like, oh, maybe that's where he learned it, or that's, you know, if it's a family tradition, this makes sense now.
That about adds up. Clearly, someone tossed this after they saw all the wrong notes. Doesn't use littering, but I can certainly see where they were coming from.
Well,
you done went and left
I'm
this
gonna press
here
X
chord
to
half
doubt on that
diminished.
one.
If you're gonna diminish a chord, diminish it all the way. That's the problem with y'all's
Sorry, Grandma.
generation. And this one here, that's a C flat. Now this is supposed to be a B sharp. This is a D. This is a D. This is also a D. There's almost poetry in how bad this is. Lucky for you, I'm only pulling a 15-hour shift today. So, I got time to help out little homies. Here, let me fix this piece here for you. There! Whew. Dang, that was tougher than I thought. Alright, just remember,
I also
after
believe
E,
that,
except,
because you
what
actually
you
are
there for? We got work to
in
do.
many
Oh,
circumstances
right.
not
Okay,
as goofy as
I
you
get it.
as
You want to know
play up,
why
but
I can read music, but I can't read all them regular words and whatnot. Answer simple. Only
Being
7 notes you can find on a score.
semi-goofy one from a goofy family, I quite know this
F,
feel.
and G. Then it's A again.
I am not the
Alphabet's
goofiest.
got 26 of them.
That
Man's
was
got
my
to
dear
know his
sweet
limits.
mama.
After G in the alphabet, well, that's when it gets fuzzy, man.
What do you think of this logic, Cookie? The whole music has 7 notes, so it's easier to read than the alphabet, which has 26.
Except for
Be
how
seeing you then.
music
Like I
has
said,
7
come
notes,
jam with us
but every
sometime.
note has an up and a down, and for 5 of those 7 notes, the up of one is the down of the other, and for the other ones it's not because there isn't a black key for it. So, yeah, okay.
As I say, I'm just throwing this out there. This information is brought to you by SplatterCon. Remember, SplatterCon. Don't leave home without it.
Hashtag if you know, you know.
And if you don't know, well, sorry.
Hello there. Oh, yes, one of my...
Hey, Jiggle.
But hey, there are some mistakes here in the lyrics. This
Apparently
line,
that activated
it's not
my
supposed to be watching falling stars with you
thing.
and listen
So
to the
thought I was
stars
I
shine.
was saying
It's
another
supposed to
word
be listen
instead
to
of
them
giggle.
shine. I would never use the same word like that back to
That's
back.
funny.
Plus, it ruins the meter. Oh, every line with the word star in it has a mistake.
What are we leaving
Weird.
home without today?
Did somebody try to
SplatterCon.
bootleg our song? Well, I can fix it for you so at least you're... There! Now all the lyrics are right.
Just don't look in the mirror.
Where did you get this
SplatterCon.
anyway?
It's damaging to your health.
Learning music?
Oh.
Huh. Yes.
Oh, Grimos is not leaving home
Kinda
without
cringy,
the
huh?
AC2 ammo.
Well, give me a break. I made it up when I was 13. Then it became my official name at the copyright office, so I kind of got stuck with it. Well, this gives me an amusing little anecdote to include in one of my short stories. Thanks for the inspiration. Good luck with the song.
I'm kind of watching the words and kind of not. I'm kind of saving some of it so that I have some surprise when I play eventually. Eating beans with his hands. What are we're not talking about the Bean Bandit now, are we?
Bean Bandit?
Yeah.
I didn't know
It
Right
was-
Tom was in this game.
No, it was Neffy. Neffy was playing. What was it? I always forget which. Oh, Ernest. Yes, everyone did sleep poorly last night, Rail. At least Wookie and I. Oh, okay. No, which game was it where you kept stealing all the beans?
Thank you.
I don't know, but, you know, if somebody wants to try to steal all the birdie bots, they're welcome to try.
Kingdom Come Deliverance, yes, that's the one. See, I can never remember. I keep remembering Greedfall, but Greedfall is the thief game.
What? Greedfall's diseased game?
The teeth game.
Okay.
The animation of the speaking was had much to be desired. Do you remember that X-Play where Adam Sessler just kept going on and on about how Laura Croft's eyes and teeth clipped through everything?
Any results?
Oh, yes.
This
so
was
no one's read that book of Miguel.
That's almost as fun as the
Burgess
Aquaman
said he'd never
episode.
heard any sermons
Yes,
out of it.
this was
That's
to
a
that
relief.
level of jank.
I thought about it more and more while you
It
were
was
gone.
beautiful,
I mean,
and of course,
what if
Neff
Miguel
and Night
really
Owl
started
and I
convincing people to
several
see
others
Duvos in
were,
a positive light?
That
would have
we had our
and the
moments
sheet
of
music?
discussions on it.
Make no mistake, these errors may not yet be erroneous, but rather omissions of intention. Can I take a look? I see. Aha! I've got it. It's a code, or rather, a key to a cipher.
Yes, it's B flat. And anybody who gets that code key, you're
lyrical
probably
mistakes are
older than I
particularly
am.
Placed.
Otherwise,
Left,
it's just funny.
3, right, 5. And the musical mistakes? I spot 5
What
of them.
you better see if
5
you
numbers
better
in your
see
average
sharp,
radio
you'll be flat.
frequency. Doubt that's a coincidence. That music must be the frequency they're operating on.
5 numbers in your average radio frequency.
Nope, there's a whole
This
thing
frequency
about
is different from what we
the
intercepted
code
before.
is B sharp.
That means Duvos knew we were listening before, and the
what?
telegrams they sent us must have been phishing operations to get me and Logan into the open. Dang, we did it! We can put our interrogation on hold. We've got everything we need to find the secret telegraph station right here. We can pretend to be Penn. ACI has signal triangulate. I'm going to update the civil court and city hall about. If there is, then we're all set. Good.
You're not coming through.
Yes, I'm being an idiot today. No, I don't care. Heck, it's funny.
Secret squirrel shenanigans, says Greenmus. Secret squirrel?
Only if I get the Captain Crunch decoder ring. And the whistle. I need the whistle.
You need the whistle?
The Captain Crunch Boatman pipe whistle.
Yes. We never got any Captain Crunch in my house. It was always the off-brand in the bag.
Oh, we weren't allowed to have sugary cereal at my house.
We did once in a great while for a treat.
Oh no, it was absolutely forbidden.
Nermtrip remembers the whistle. And now we're back to generational things again. We were making the what you call it sound in chat earlier. The modem sound in chat earlier.
Well, if you knew what I was talking about with the B flat, it was generational.
See, I didn't know.
Uh-huh. Should I tell you?
Yeah, tell me.
Okay, early Whoopi Goldberg movie. She was working at a business that was cutting corners by pirating Russian satellite bandwidth to use for their own corporate needs. And she accidentally intercepts through her network a British Secret Service agent's reports and pleas for help out of Moscow.
Dear.
And the big thing that everyone's trying to figure out is what's the code, or what's the key to his code. And it's, because he's Jumping Jack Flash. And the key to Jumping Jack Flash is...
What?
And so the musical key is the code key to his transmissions.
Yeah, see, it was a movie reference, so there was 99% chance I will not get it.
Yep.
Oh, Father Bill is on. Interesting.
Neither have I, but being a
being who he is, as you well know, I'm sure.
It kind of stuck in my memory.
Yeah, see, I grew up in the 80s, but I grew up in a very, very sheltered, culturally 80s. So, I know some of the things, but some of them it's like, oh, I saw glimpses of that at a friend's house or whatever, because, yeah, just is what it is. One thing I do remember that I'm seeing hints of trying to come back, but probably never will because people are so safety crazy these days, are those banana chairs. And I liked those.
The chair that folds you up as you fold up into it.
I thought it was fun.
You obviously never had one close on you.
No, they didn't close. These didn't close.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm thinking the wrong thing then.
No, these did not close. They were just, yeah. I word good. Bohemian Bean Bandit, yes. That makes sense. They were
greetings.
just like this.
Recovering well after the debacle over in Town Square, I hope? Yes, I've heard. I like to keep myself informed on cataclysmic events occurring in our city-state. It is always good to be where the bullets are not.
I like that philosophy.
In any case, you handled yourself spectacularly.
It is always good to be where bullets are.
Where the bullets are not.
Triangulation device. And the reason you need to do so is... it's fascinating.
Is Jiro
so there is more to this water-thieving tale. If you hadn't guessed, allow me to explain. Really? You really came all this way to not learn something? Of course, we could simply run a check on all frequencies being broadcast anywhere nearby, seek out the one in question, then build a highly directional large antenna that would lead us straight to the source. However, this depends on signals being sent out regularly, which I feel I can fairly assume is not the case, being that this is a secret telegraph station.
Indeed.
Therefore, we will need 3 highly directional large antennae. Indeed, showing understanding of a concept outside of your area of expertise. I'm impressed. Now, for this next part, pay attention. Try not to be obtuse.
It can
that was a bit of triangulation humor there for you. You see, an obtuse person would not be able to understand a concept as sophisticated as signal triangulation.
I'm not sure about that. I know some obtuse people that get the understanding of it and then they just go sideways.
You, however, are someone who has never displayed any obtuse characteristics.
To me, that's less obtuse
Therefore,
and more, as my friend would say, ignorant.
That's the joke.
Not ignorant. That's different.
Triangulating the signal
ignorant.
will allow us to know where the source is within a roughly 0.2 league radius, and all we will need is one outgoing signal to identify it. Oh, you know the frequency they operate on already? I see. Sometimes I feel like you have all the fun. Well, if you know the frequency, we'll just need to track an outgoing signal sometime after we have built and installed the 3 antennae. Setting up 3 traces outside of the possible area where the station might be, registering the direction that the signal comes from at each of our locations will allow it directly on top of our secret telegraph station. Yes, apologies. Though I do have an encyclopedic knowledge of such subjects readily available off the cuff, I do need time to physically produce comprehensible diagrams. Very well, that will be 20 data disks. By your look, you're probably wondering why I'm asking for that even during such precarious times. Well, I'm stuck with this overly bureaucratic mechanic handed down by the higher-ups, so I'm sorry. Do you have the data disks for me?
I need more data disks.
Yeah. You do.
This is a problem.
Can you go to the mine?
Yeah, but probably need to go tomorrow. Since it's already 1700.
Yeah, probably so.
Ah, there's Venti. And yes, before anyone makes any jokes, yes, I am dating the girl who got her name from a Starbucks cup.
The wanted posters are still up, yeah.
Yeah, they haven't come down yet.
At this point, they're probably like, haha, that's so funny. Everybody in town knows what happens, I'm sure. Mocha Frappuccino. Yes, that's her name. Mm-hmm. Pete, we're so funny. Yay. Y'all are all so cute.
Oh, we're something.
Where are you taking her?
Don't know.
Is she the fishing girl?
No.
Oh, she's the farm girl, isn't she? Or
No, she's the salvage girl.
Oh, okay.
Look at the animation of her arms flailing. And I just hit her into a wall.
Good job.
She runs too slow. We are dating on a time crunch.
Why?
Because it's 1940.
Oh, understand. I could make a wartime joke, but I won't. Wait, I kind of already did.
I seem to have disappeared from this picture.
Great, her parents are hipsters and gave her a most unfortunate name.
Nah, she's an orphan. She never knew her parents. She found the coffee cup in the barrel she was living in.
That's kind of sad.
Aww. Ain't they sweet? Now we're peeping Toms. That's enough of that. We're not white Toms, we're peeping Toms.
Yay.
How that's better, we don't know.
It's not, but at least it's a little. Now for something, well,
Completely
I don't know about,
different.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know about completely different, but sort of different, maybe. Wait, it's better concerned. Yeah, see, that's my point. Concerned? Question mark. You've been quoted again. And we are peeping toms. That's enough of that. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Hey, it could be worse.
It could be very much worse.
How, I'm not going to speculate or specify because it will get that way.
Yeah. Y'all, I got a song stuck in my head.
Should I help you remove it?
No. It's a good one.
Okay. I offered.
I know. Such a kind and generous man. Long Tom and wide Tom implied the existence of a deep Tom, the philosopher king. Kept in the depths because of the smell, or is that just wide Tom? What?
Now I have a question on this deep knowledge. Where does the Tom-Tom fit into it?
Tom. It's a ghost.
It's supposed to be a smiling cacti, but...
Okay, a smiling ghosty cacti. It does look vaguely cactuar-like, doesn't it? I think it's in... Oh, there it is. Oh, that's really sweet.
Yes, Cookie is sweet. Almost like it's a sugar sand cacti.
Yep.
Oh, I don't have any fireworks with me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything good to gift her at the moment, I don't think. Let me check my inventory. Yeah, I don't think any of this is stuff she wants. And we can't go back to my place or her place because, well, that's forbidden in this game.
Ah, interesting.
That's not part of the dating script.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet food, main course, and drink.
Yeah, people with her background can be either, oh, we'll eat anything, or, oh, I ate too much of that in my life, I'm never eating it again now that I can afford not to. You know? Or, gee, this has trauma in it.
I just figure there's 15 minutes until I'm supposed to be in bed, so, you know, since I'm a lot darker with me, okay, folks, well, you spent 2 whole hours with me here so far. So, I need to get up and stretch and move around for a few minutes. Cookie can keep you entertained, or, you know, well, you could be good little space people and behave yourselves. Anyway, I'll be back shortly.
Hey, everybody. Hope your morning's going alright. I don't behave during my own streams. What do you think I'll behave during yours? Oh my gosh, he told us to behave immediately. Makes a paper airplane. Oh, and Grimos is working on his task force, and he sounds like a Dr. Claw or what's his butt from Doofenshmirtz from. Was that what I heard last night? Oh, hold on a minute, y'all.
Wait a minute. Cookie is a responsible adult? When did that happen?
I put on that persona for these folks because I am the Cookie Mama. And this is how I roll.
Alright, well, you've got them fooled.
I know, totally. Of course, if they were all watching last night, they got to see me cackling in delight.
Actually, we couldn't hear your cackling. Your audio stuff cuts it out.
Lovely.
Sure. No, I do not believe that 99% of the time your cackling is cut out by your audio filters.
Oh, funsies. Okay.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
But
I went full gremlin at times. Yes. Well, I got to have. I think I was up to like 18. Maybe it was even more than that. Regenerators. I don't know. I didn't look at the end. I should have seen how many regenerators I had. Because they kept giving them to me, and I kept collecting them, and
regenerate, exterminate, regenerate. This is the life cycle of the crab.
Rail says, wait, Cookie's not always in mom mode. Next thing you'll tell me Whacker plays up his grumpy old man attitude. Never, ever. He is grumpy old man.
Okay, now I have a theory, Cookie, and
yes.
I want to see what you think of this theory.
Okay.
That one of the members of the BPL,
mm-hmm.
and you'll have to guess who,
Mm-hmm.
is actually an immortal in disguise, and, you know, he's just waiting for somebody to try to take his head.
Oh, that kind of immortal. You know who gives me that vibe sometimes, but probably not who you're thinking of?
Who?
Mike.
No, that was not who I was thinking of, but that works too, yes.
Because he's so like unassuming and like okay, you know, and then he goes full on crazy mode and yes, hi, it would be.
I refuse to answer that on the grounds that I might have to decapitate someone.
No decapitating. As I told somebody in stream the other day, you don't look good in orange.
Well, if they suddenly, you know, start shooting lightning and power me up, and then their body disintegrates, would there be any evidence of it?
No habeas corpus, I know. The only problem is there's so many cameras around these days that it would be difficult for Highlanders to do their thing unless...
No, they said that the quickening destroys all electronics in the area.
Okay.
So,
That
you know...
I don't know. That seems vaguely, how shall I put this?
It's all that bouncing lightning going all over the place.
Fair.
It makes things go pop. Now, by the way, if you're ever looking for a really good album, Prince's The Universe is a really good album.
Yeah,
right,
it is.
Cookie?
Yes, it is. You are in big cavern type thingy, what's it?
Well, I need to look for discs, don't I?
Yeah. So you did your date with your girlfriend and now you're gonna...
Now it's the next day and I'm looking for discs. Of course, I wish I could just invite my girlfriend along on these excavations, you know?
She would probably like it. She would be good.
Our first date was her asking me to go sort junk with her.
That seems oddly appropriate.
Hey, look, I got rat meat. Why is it the same? Why does it look the same as beef? These and other questions you don't really want to know.
Something limited number of sprites.
No. Something culturally appropriate answer for the culture that made the game.
Understood. Parts is parts, huh? To be fair, I do know, you and I both know people that, yeah.
Absolutely, not saying otherwise.
My friends, a couple of my friends, well, when they were in where they were, they did what everyone else did, which was eat rat on a stick.
Oh, I'm thinking when I was in a similar location.
Ah, fair, yes.
Fairly close to where we just were last week. And we had street tacos.
Oh, right. Yeah, you and your street tacos that weren't what they purported to be.
Oh, no. This was in a location close to a location we were at.
Okay.
Oh, I know how to put it. My last visit to the place that our tour guide was from. If that makes sense.
Yes. Absolutely makes sense. I figured that was kind of what you were talking about, but something similar, but I didn't want to assume because I hadn't quite picked up what you were putting down as the saying goes.
Although the next meal I had in that area was Angus barbacoa.
Interesting.
Made by Mennonites.
Ooh. Why do those have... Oh, I know what's happening. I don't think I need those, though.
Got away.
By the way, the copying process is working. Yes, let's hear a history fact.
Sure.
Ancient Egypt theft is punishable by paying the cost of the item 180 times its worth and the public bidding. My question is, what if you can't afford 180?
Then they took your head.
Understood.
Well, I don't know. It depends on what you were stealing and from whom.
That's absolutely fair. And now we're back to the non... Yeah.
thrown to the crocodiles, thrown to the hippos, thrown to, yeah.
Which I watched a video about hippos running around in South America.
Thank you. I will send you the diagram for
It
the
was
triangulator
rather
as soon as they're...
Interesting.
I have 3 data disks. I need more. I need 68 total to finish my research.
Did you just call... Okay, I'm not even gonna ask.
What?
Storm Song just called, Rail a madame. How dare you, madame? I figure it's some wacky thing going on between the two of them.
Don't know.
Murder is being tied to your victim's rotting bodies. Ugh. Ugh. Yucky. To be fair, that would make you think about your actions, but,
That's actually not an uncommon sentence.
You're gonna confuse our audience, Storm Song. Look, it's you guys. It is Storm Song of Black Pants Legion. Storm Song, he of many numbers behind his name. Ah, okay.
Now, as always, if you see something before I do, feel free to chime it out.
I am working 4 seconds behind you, so.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, the bottom.
Uh-huh.
No, you, bottom one is bigger than the bottom shape thingy.
Yes, but there was an odd reflective patch that apparently was caused by that.
Ah, the man in the iron mask. Okay.
Or as they say in the Shawshank Redemption, it's a self-help and instructional book.
The man in the iron mask is
Yeah, it's about a prison break.
legit.
Or Man in the Iron Mask and the Count of Monte Cristo. Which, by the way, I'm still looking for someplace I can get a good one. You know, the old traditional style, not the newfangled, we're cooking it easier style.
Fez and Storm are with you. Wonder if we can hunt.
You know, because so many folks now are just doing the, oh, it's French toast. It's not French toast. It's the whole sandwich is supposed to be battered and deep fried. It's not just a sandwich made with French toast.
Monte Cristo giggle has returned and did not catch the sandwich.
It's a sandwich made of sand.
Shall we go to the beach and eat the sandwiches there?
A really good musical of Count of Monte Cristo and an anime is almost completely accurate to the book, except they make it a space opera. Sometimes space operas, though.
Well, so it's in space instead of being cast. It's in being in France. I don't think you'd notice.
Oh, ow, ow. You're gonna give Stormy heart palpitations here.
Why?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, when done properly, and it's just this giant, deep fried mass of goodness served with some homemade preserves. There are a few things that, come close to gastronomic nirvana. Unfortunately, most places make it with just 2 pieces of French toast. Which, defeats the purpose of, yes, its existence.
I wonder if you could. It wouldn't be quite exactly the same, but I wonder if you could do it in the air fryer.
It would not be the same. It would not be same enough.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, no. However, being the member of the Legion I am, y'all might have an opportunity to suggest that to a certain soul this afternoon.
That could be a cursed image.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
That could be the very definition of a cursed image. And if you're here this afternoon, you can propose it. If you do, don't share.
I proposed two cursed images. I can't even remember what one of them was, but one of them was the underwater water burger, and I can't remember what the other one was, but it was another one that I picked up from chat or Merrick Workshop or something.
Or our daughter.
It might have been our daughter.
I believe it was from our daughter.
It might have been our daughter. Oh, Crispy will sadly not be streaming today. He is visiting family. My bad. Alright, y'all. You may have to wait and enjoy just giant chibi goodness with me then.
And y'all, I have procured the next game I'm going to stream. No, I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. Just that I have procured it.
Indeed. I also have procured it, but I am not streaming it, so... But I have like a list. I figured we'd go back to another typing game after this one. And then, I may do Orient Blind Forest. Or I might do,
What was that? You're going to do an Oriental Blind Forest?
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
Man. Hardcore Cookie, you're going to poke all those people's eyes out?
Anyway. I don't know, I haven't decided exactly what I'm gonna do, but those are on my list, and I have others that I'm thinking about. And, you know, for palette cleansers, or if my tech's not working, or other various things, yeah, there's always crab.
When in doubt, revert to crab.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are very beautiful. I'm horrible at them, but they are very beautiful.
Oh, and Cookie, the error I thought it detected may be that something else got added to my order without my knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Which is going to be interesting because it doubles up on something I was going to give you.
Okay, well. We shall see.
Should be interesting, folks. Yeah. More knowledge to follow. This is definitely the more you know, the less you understand the situation.
Indeed, right.
Also known as you don't need to see my identification.
Yes, I will say that I will be making, if I do play the Ori games, I will be making lots of Stargate jokes. You just have to deal with that, sorry.
Lots of Ori jokes? Oh no, we'd never do anything like that. Blessed be the Ori. We don't like any trans-dimensional beings who are trying to suck the souls out of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Autumn has come.
Yeah.
Say hello to Autumn, everyone.
Hi, Autumn.
Congratulate her for coming. And you all missed it, but Cookie just gave a wonderful exasperative sigh.
That's my equivalent to Night Owl's Screamos.
I hope not. I hope not that Night Owl and Grimos are not in that kind of relationship.
No, but you know what I mean. Exasperation.
Indeed.
You're being...
I being myself, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Sleep deprived and everything.
This is true.
I have come in first so far in the... We're in the ranking system. You, Gecko, go get water.
Do you ever have them do anything but water or just water?
Oh, I occasionally do other things, but considering that I am actually running low on how much water I'm using right now, and I usually go through almost a full water tank a day when I'm really busy. And I'm still not stockpiling much water.
Yeah. Good thing they're not like, you know, it's like, okay, oh, we don't have water, you can't drink today, or you can't bathe today.
Who says anyone bathes? Sandrock is a stinky place. Don't judge.
You don't want to go there. It's a stinky place. So in other words, why Tom would feel at home in Sandrock? Is that what I'm hearing? It's a universe where everyone smells like feet. Yay! That would be hilarious, and I'm sure somebody's already done this, but it still would be pretty darn hilarious if there was a video game where the whole point of the video game was you live in a stinky place and you kind of have to help people not be so stinky. And so, like, not so much perfume, but like things like okay, you start growing these plants and everybody's like, ooh, and then they start growing the plants and then the plants stop working, and so you have to start making candles, and the candles, you know, and so you have to keep making choices about what things will fight the smells.
Cookie?
What?
Nobody wants to play Front Simulator.
You're not allowed to poop in the street here, though. I mean, in the street in the game, though. It's just a stinky...
Okay, so it's not an actual Front Simulator. Got it.
Right. It's just...
Or a San Francisco Simulator, you know?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny if there was this whole, like, you know...
Indeed. I am not trying to dissuade you of the humor of it.
Yes, Constant, the game.
You have to go around and attempt to make the con smell better? Are we talking Kubla or Genghis?
No. I think he's talking
I
comic
know. I'm trying to make a sideways kind of funny joke.
Okay.
I have failed.
Indeed. So, you know, in the Potter game we play, I just opened up the secret scene, and it was of Umbridge, and I was like, why does it have to be of Umbridge? Anything else?
It's Umbridge meeting the Centaurs.
Actually, no, it was T with Umbridge, but...
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what Umbridge have to, you know, be the liaison with the Centaurs.
I know that was a little bit of comeuppance. That's beautiful. And that's right after one of my favorite lines in the whole book series, which is Mr. Weasley, I believe it turns the other way. Or maybe it was Peeves. Anyway.
Yes. Peeves, it turns the other way. White copper. I don't believe I know of this substance.
Is that something you need or something you have?
Something I need. I have the ability to make it, but I don't know I know of white copper.
Oh, in real life?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's saying it's a copper, aluminum alloy.
Yeah, I wonder if they're calling something else. That we call it something else. Here, let me see. I'm curious now. Cupro nickel. Copper nickel is what it's saying. When I look up white copper, that's what I get.
Okay. I do
Copper
not know the sum of all knowledge of the world, so, you know.
Apparently it's good for using in electronics and electric situations because it boosts the conductivity. Yeah.
You all know me in electrical situations.
Yeah, Nemtria's got it.
Alright, so nickel and copper. Okay.
Yeah. Well, learn something new every day.
Yep. If you keep doing that, eventually you'll have enough knowledge to, well, continue. If you don't learn something at least maybe not every single day, but every lots of days, you are stagnating and you probably aren't doing very well. At least that's my opinion. Even if it's something dumb, or, something about something you like a fandom or a hobby or whatever, you learn. Of course, I have discovered the reason why things electrocute.
Yeah. We share that opinion. If I'm not learning, I'm not paying attention to anything. Exactly.
If I'm not learning, I must be unconscious.
The subject of knowledge is irrelevant. All that matters is the pursuit of more. I mean, there is some deep lore that ought not be touched. But but for the most part, yes. As long as you're not harming yourself and or others with the pursuit of that knowledge, go for it. I know.
No, I'm playing with the guy.
Which guy?
I'm playing with Yan.
Okay. He really thinks you're a...
I haven't played this scene before. It's new, so I'm seeing how far I can torture the fool.
Wow.
Now he is getting kicked. Not the spleen. You know, I really shouldn't be watching this, but damn it, it's funny. The jukebox is a horrible, horrible thing.
What does he play on it?
No idea.
Okay. Baby
Bad
Shark
pop music. But now I know to go look under his bed.
Baby Shark on a loop. I think that might be a war crime to try it, but sure.
Actually, it's not.
Okay.
Don't ask me how I know. Is Baby... Okay, well, I have to get clarification. Is Baby Shark similar to or in the same vein as the Macarena?
Baby shark, doo 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 doo. Baby shark, doo 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 doo.
500 gold, that's it?
Mama shark, doo 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 doo. Mama shark, doo 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 doo.
You don't need to sing it. I was just asking for a check if it's as annoying as the Macarena.
I'm leaving that for you to decide. No one puts Baby Shark in a corner. Indeed.
And people wonder, if Cookie is sweet and loving and wonderful all the time, or if she has a more sinister side. Now you know.
People
and
wonder,
as they
does
say, knowing is half the battle.
People wonder, does Cookie actually belong in the Legion, or is she just kind of in there? Like, no, I
The
earned
token
my
nice person.
I earned my place. Thank you very much.
You got quoted, lady.
I figured.
Oh.
My word. Yes, that would have been. People would pull it up and they'd be like, what the hell?
I wonder what quote 4242 is.
Let's see what it is. Oh, gentlemen, I have received a stone right up the robo-taint.
Okay, yeah, that's the meaning of life's universe and everything. It's directly up the robo-taint. And you heard it here, folks, on the WPPL 76. We are a cultured lot. What we're culturing, I hesitate to admit. But I'm sure it's contagious.
Grimos is qualifying that commentary with a quotation set of quotation marks.
Wait a minute. We're allowed to do that? You just can't just leave it there as an abyssal?
I don't know. Well, I'm going to say this, Grimos, when is it not an interesting time on the WVPL? When is it not?
When everyone's asleep and it's not even playing reruns.
Well, then sometimes you have Night Owl popping in to put quotes in, or test quotes, so, even that sometimes. He has a point there, yes. It's right on top of his head.
Indeed.
Why, no, we aren't super sleepy. How can you tell?
You like that point, though, so it's all good.
Oh, jeez. I walked right into that one.
Smack. Why, yes, sleep deprivation is a thing.
You are destroying all of the mighty trash. Getting all the leftovers now.
And people wonder if I belong in the Legion, other than just as a, token clone of others. No, I have my own snark, thank you. I am a clone of no one but myself. Unfortunately, others might be clones of me.
I'm just a couple. We've shocked them into silence.
Indeed. I have caused the deep heresy.
Okay. We have about 10 minutes left.
Uh-huh. And I'm wrapping up today. We can't go a little late, though, because, well, who's coming after us?
Not a 0.
I believe the next person coming after me today is the Cookie Mama.
The Cookie Mama. The heresy at hunger, yes.
What does it hunker for?
Right.
Because if heresy hungers for truth, I think we can feed it. If heresy hungers for something else, well, I don't know how much of something else we can provide.
Indeed.
It'll depend on the Egyptian gods. Especially one Falcon one. I hear he's good at heresy.
That's separate concern with free mode. To be solved with lead and a whiff of grape shot. Yeah, he's more violent than you are right now.
Oh?
Yeah, or at least that you are... Anyway. I said right now.
I'm refining skillets.
Yeah. You are playing farming game. You are not destroying the world at the moment. That's tomorrow. And on and on and on.
What purpose is this person going to put all these skillets to?
Who wants it?
Oh, just a nice, charming, elderly lady who keeps wanting 3 or 4 new skillets every month.
She's either selling them or she's really, really bad at cooking and yeah.
She's not bad at cooking. She's one of the main recipe givers in this game.
Then I don't know.
But her husband seems to be a bit dim sometimes.
See, I wouldn't if it's the farmer, I don't know that I would consider her elderly. But
they're supposed to have had their offspring about as old as your mother was when she had her last.
Oh, fair. And she's old enough to be out of the house. Gotcha.
And she's old enough to be, yeah.
Knowing recipes and being able to cook them are two different things. Says Rail.
Oh, and I need to go back to the mole caves next time and get another processor chip. Okay, well, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. It has been fun and interesting streaming for you today. I apologize if I made anyone too overly uncomfortable. But, well, you know, life does that sometimes. Please remember to be nice to each other. Yes, even I try to be nice to people sometimes.
He does.
Just ask Cookie. I bite my tongue a lot.
He does.
I don't bite my thumb as much as I want to.
Thank you,
there are people out there who are surviving just by, you know, grace. Anyhow.
Yes, sir. You bite my tongue. Or I bite my thumb. Sorry. I totally messed up.
Indeed. Aye, sir, I do bite my thumb, but I do not bite my thumb at thee. But yeah, aye, sir, I do bite my thumb. Yeah, if you can't tell, I have been a Shakespearean actor, and I also was a freshman in high school at one time. So, those two do coincide.
I am so glad that they let you save at any point in this game. It is such a help. Because then you can actually play it and, you know, do what you need to do.
Okay, folks. Well, we have come to the end of my time slot. And, well, without other people being between myself and Cookie a day, who knows what might pop up in the middle of the day. You'll have to see if anything happens. Otherwise, well, Cookie be on this evening, and then we have a normal full broadcast evening of strange goodness from the WBPL 76. The WBPL 76 is a wholly owned subsidiary of the WBPL, a group of friends who get together and do crazy because, well, it's funny. And we try to do good as well. This is the Werlin and the Cookie Mama. We will see you again soon. I shall be back next week with more Sandrock. Till then, have fun, and I hope to see you Thursday night.